Hello everyone and welcome to our lesson about the Introduction to Biology. My name is Ellen and I'm a tutor at Biology for All. Let's start by understanding what biology is all about. Biology is simply the study of living things, like plants and animals. But guess what? You and me and everything around us, we're all a part of biology. Whether it's a tiny ant or a giant elephant, we're all a part of the amazing world of biology. Can you think of some examples of your favorite plants and animals? Let's talk about our favorite animals and plants. What animals make you smile? What flowers do you love to smell? Pause the video and think for a few seconds. It could be a huge elephant, a yellow sunflower, a fluffy dog, a pink flamingo, or even a beautiful rose. Necessities. Now let's talk about what living things need to survive. Living things, just like you and me, need certain things to survive and stay happy and healthy. But these things will change depending on the species. Just like you need food and water to stay healthy, plants and animals also have their own needs. For example, both plants and animals need water. Animals drink it, while plants soak it up from the soil. Plants need sunlight to grow, and animals need oxygen to breathe. Without these things, life wouldn't be possible. Why are necessities so important? Well, imagine trying to play your favorite game without any energy, or trying to breathe without any air. It just wouldn't work, right? Similarly, living things need these necessities to stay healthy and do all the things they need to do to survive, like eating, growing, disposing of waste, reproducing, and interacting with the environment. Functions of a living thing. Living things have specialized parts that allow them to carry out certain functions, specific jobs basically. As you can imagine, the parts of a plant will be very much different than those of an animal, even though they are both considered to be living things. And this is because they're different species with different needs. Just like you have hands to grab things and feet to walk, plants and animals have their own special parts. For example, plants have roots to suck up water, like I mentioned before, and animals have hearts to pump blood all around their bodies, similarly to us. Now let's take a closer look. Let's take a look at the insides of a flower and a frog. Inside a flower, we can see colorful petals, a sticky stigma, and a swollen ovary. In a frog, we find a beating heart, tiny lungs, and a stomach. Even though they're very different, they're still both very much alive. Now, let's look at the tulip. The colorful petals attract bees and butterflies to help it make seeds. The sticky stigma catches pollen, which is like plant dust that helps make more plants. And inside the flower's ovary, tiny seeds are waiting to grow into those new flowers. Describing the frog diagram. Now, if we look inside the frog, we find its heart, which pumps blood all around its body, and its lungs. This is where it takes in oxygen, so basically it helps the frog breathe. The frog's stomach helps it digest all the things it eats, and the intestine gets rid of the stuff it doesn't need. We humans have most of the same organs as we can see in the diagram. Right now, if you put your hand on your heart or below your ear near the jawline, you'll be able to hear the blood pumping. Differences between a tulip and a frog. Even though they're both alive, tulips and frogs have many differences when it comes to their functions, such as the way they eat, digest, reproduce, drink, and produce waste. For example, tulips make their own food using sunlight, photosynthesis, while frogs need to eat things like bugs to stay full. And tulips make seeds which they spread around later to make new tulips. But frogs lay eggs that hatch into tadpoles. They both have their own special way of making and doing things. Evolution. Over time, a species can evolve, changing the way they think, act, and look. This means that new species are developed through the past generations as a result of reproduction. This basically means that they change over a really, really long period of time. This is what evolution is. Studies have shown that humans evolved from apes, specifically chimpanzees. Summary. Before we get into the summary, I would like you to pause the video and think. What was your favorite part of the lesson? What new thing did you learn today? Now, here's what we covered this lesson. Introduction to biology. What is biology? What are necessities and why are they so important? The differences between the physicality of living things due to their functions, and a brief introduction to evolution. Thank you for joining me today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.